A man of sweet words and sour dates. Once upon a time, in a peaceful little village surrounded by emerald fields and golden skies, there lived a milkman, known for his silver tongue and sweet smile. But behind that pleasant face hid a heart darkened by grief. He wanted to earn more without working hard. Every morning, he poured fresh milk into a big brass pot. Then, without a blink, he added water and milk powder, stirring it with greedy delight. He whisked the mixture fast, watching as it turned thick, frothy, and rich in color. The milk looked so pure that even the sharpest eye couldn't tell the difference. With his proud smirk, he said to himself, "Now this looks perfect, thick, creamy, and ready to fool everyone." His trickery worked like magic. The villagers believed every word he spoke. "No one sells purer milk than him," they would say. While honest milk sellers struggled for customers, his shop overflowed. But as they say, a smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. His easy success was leading him toward his tomb. One bright morning, the village headman announced his daughter's wedding. The air buzzed with laughter and the sound of drums. The headman ordered 20 liters of milk from the charming milkman for preparing sweet porridge, the pride of feast. "Your milk is always the freshest," the headman said kindly. The milkman grinned, thinking, "Why waste good milk? I will do what I always do, mix and make it look perfect." He once again added water and milk powder, stirring until it looked thick, glossy, and flawless, like pure cream. Little did he know his greed was writing his downfall. At the wedding, guests laughed and feasted. The cooks prepared the porridge using the milk he supplied. The aroma was divine, and everyone praised the taste. But within minutes, joy turned into chaos. People began clutching their stomachs, groaning in pain. Children cried, elders fainted, and the drums went silent. The village healer examined the food and said gravely, "The milk was impure, mixed with powder and water." The crowd gasped. The headman's face burned with fury. "Bring the deceiver here," he thundered. The next morning, the milkman stood before the panchayat, trembling like a leaf in a storm. "I swear, I sold only pure milk," he cried. But truth has long legs. It always catches up. Two of his own workers stepped forward and confessed, "Sir, we saw him mixing water and milk powder. He stirred it until it looked thick and rich." The villagers shouted in anger. The headman's voice echoed, "Your greed poisoned our people. You must face justice." He gave the milkman three choices: pay 10,000 rupees to the village fund, endure 100 whiplashes in public, or drink 20 liters of your own milk. The milkman smirked. "Drinking milk, that's easy." He started gulping glass after glass, but soon his pride began to crumble. 1 liter, 5 liters, 10 liters. His stomach twisted. His face turned pale, sweat dripping down his neck. The same thick milk he once bragged about now felt like poison. He dropped the glass, gasping for air. "Stop! I can't drink more. I will take the lashes." The guards began whipping him. 10, 20, 50. Each lash burned deeper than blast. He screamed in agony, realizing that the pain he caused others had returned with interest. Finally, sobbing, he cried, "Enough! I will pay the fine." He paid 10,000 rupees, money earned from lies, and the headman used it to give free milk to poor families for a month. That evening, the milkman sat alone outside his empty shop. His back ached, his eyes were red, and his heart was heavy. Tears rolled down his face as he whispered, "I stirred lies into my milk, and life stirred pain into my days." From that moment on, he changed. He sold pure, fresh milk. No tricks, no greed, only honesty. The villagers forgave him, but they never forgot. He had learnt that you can never outsmart karma. It always finds its way back to your door. So, dear listeners, this story tells us you reap what you sow. Greed may fatten your pocket for a day, but it will stab your patience forever. When you start deceit into your work, someday life will make you taste every drop of it.